Thank you for tuning in to Mr. Cliff's Toy Shop. On today's review, we take a look at the Storm Collectibles Mike Tyson. Today, I'll be scoring this figure in 6 categories: accessories, articulation, design, is it essential to your collection, functionality, and price. Once all scores are totaled, I'll be giving you my opinion if this figure is a pass or a purchase. So for accessories, Iron Mike does not come with a lot, but he does come with some cool accessories that seem like enough to complement a boxer. So we get 3 champion belts. So this piece appears to be rubber up top. I want to say that this is metal. It appears to be metal or some sort of iron type of material. And the gold on the belt looks very well. Nothing spectacular about this rubber piece. And it appears that Storm Collectible was able to get the rights to do the belt. As you can clearly see here, WBC. And there are just a lot of colors in here from different flags across the nation. I am really impressed that you can actually make out the flags. You can tell what specific regions that they are to. So great job done there by Storm Collectibles. Iron Mike only comes with 1 set of hands, which are the boxing gloves. You can see the stitch work is done in black, which is pretty clean. There's also some black shadowing throughout the glove, more so here than anywhere else. And again, it appears that Storm Collectible was able to get the license. As you can clearly see, Everlast, made in USA. So I'm very happy that you're able to see the small print work. So we get to my favorite accessories, which are multiple head sculpts. And man, this is Mike Tyson shrunk down to 6-inch action figure form. From his iconic fade to the notorious part. And this expression is so Mike Tyson. Here we get some, looks like, almost like blush in this area. So I'm not sure if this is to, I'm really not sure what this is here. But the face sculpt looks so good. So we get this secondary face sculpt, which is my least favorite out of the 3. And as I switch to this head sculpt, I was able to make out the red area because I see it on this side too. And it just appears that Storm Collectible gave the cheek area some red coloring to it, which looks pretty good. And my favorite out of the 3 head sculpts, and the one that I will be putting on Mike Tyson, for anyone who is a Mike Tyson fan, this expression right here is iconic to Mike Tyson. Normally, this was the face that he would put on before throwing a big right hand. So for accessories, I am satisfied for what we received. I would have liked to have some ungloved hands, maybe with some tape around them. That would have been a cool accessory to have. A punching bag would have also been a great accessory to have with this figure. Just something extra, not something that I feel that is necessarily missing from this. So for accessories, I'm going to give Iron Mike a 9 out of 10. Sorry, 8 out of 10. That is an 8 out of 10. So for articulation, the head and neck seem to be on separate pegs, or it's just part of the upper torso that's separate from the head itself. Not sure really. So you're able to get the figure to look up that much. As you can see, the neck is able to move independent. You're able to get the head to move back and forth some. It's able to rotate to the left, to the right. Able to look down that much. Get a great amount of pivot each side. The arm is able to lift up that much, which is great. It's able to rotate full 360. You get butterfly joints, which come in that much. Move back that much. Upper bicep cut. Double jointed elbows bending in that much. And you get rotation at the glove. Surprising, you actually get some hinge movement in the glove as well. So for the torso, the upper torso moves independent of the bottom. It's able to go back, sorry about that, back about that much, forward about that much. You're able to get some pivot as well as rotation. Using both, the figure is able to go back that much, way forward, about the same amount of pivot. And you also get rotation at the waist. The legs are able to kick that far up, that much backwards, upper rotation, double jointed knees bending in that much. The foot is able to move up that much, down. You get toe articulation, and oh, don't tell me it's no pivot. It turns on the outside in a weird way, and it also turns on the inside. Oh, and legs are able to stretch out about that much. So for articulation, I'm going to give Mike a 9 out of 10. He has some great range of movement. However, it needs to be some improvement done to the ankles. And this is not the first figure. It seems that most of the figures from Storm Collectible could actually use better range of movement here. So for design, let's take a look at a few things. I spoke about this earlier, but the fade, this fade on Mike Tyson is better than some barbers are able to do. His shorts are also soft goods, but Storm Collectibles made sure not to skip out. You can also see the muscle texture, the definition all the way through, even underneath the shorts. Again, Everlast approval. You can see the Everlast written here. And the shorts have that flexible, that flexible material. It's able to bounce back. And if you look on his arm, he even has the Mike Tyson tattoo as well as the cross. So I also have the Storm Collectibles 12-inch Mike Tyson action figure, which is an extraordinary figure, by the way. I'm just so surprised that they were able to shrink him down and really create the same likeness. So for design, I'm giving Iron Mike a 10 out of 10. So is Mike essential to your collection? That all depends where Storm Collectible plans to go with this line. Currently, we have Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali just shipped. Will this be the only 2 figures, or will they have more in store? I have my personal guesses to where I think Storm Collectibles may be going in 2019. Stay tuned to a video that I'll have about some of my predictions for the new year. So I'll play it safe and give him a 6 out of 10 for being essential to your collection. So for functionality, let's start with some of the accessories. So the belts have a peg system or plug-in system. This little tab inserts here, and voila. It's not the easiest thing to do on camera. Anyway, it works. I would have liked for the belt to be a bit longer so that you can possibly throw it over a shoulder. And I would have preferred if they actually got rid of this system, because in overtime, this will just start to disintegrate, and use either Velcro or some sort of metal and magnet to hold it in place. So perhaps the greatest part on this figure here would be the butterfly joints. The butterfly joints allows for him to get in some great boxing poses, such as being able to put the hand underneath the chin, kind of being able to turn, well, maybe not the easiest to do while on camera, but the butterfly joints just allows you to do so much more with this figure that if it didn't have it. My only gripe would be the lack of range with the pivot. However, I did uncover another point of articulation, as I normally do. The boot is able to rotate. So for functionality, I'm going to give Mike a 9 out of 10. So for pricing, Mike comes in at about 60 bucks. I was able to get mine from an online retailer, which actually shipped it out for free. So for the $60, what do we get? We get 3 interchangeable heads. We get 3 belts. We get some soft good material. So is he a pass or a purchase? For me, I've been a fan of Mike Tyson, so it's absolutely a purchase for me, as well as I don't feel that the price point of $60 is too high. The scary thing sometimes with purchasing a figure like Mike Tyson, you don't know if you'll have someone else to pair him with. However, we know for sure that we will at least be receiving Muhammad Ali. So at least you have two all-time great boxers that are able to face against each other. So for pricing, I'm going to give Iron Mike a 10 out of 10. That will give Mike an overall Cliff score of 52 out of 60. Here's Mike with Storm Collectibles Hahachi. And if you can tell, there's a difference with width. Hahachi is much wider than Mike Tyson is, especially more noticeable at the legs and foot. And Mike stands very easy, if I haven't mentioned that. And here's Mike next to Marvel Legends Bishop. So this will be my last review for 2018. I've purchased a lot of figures this year that I did not get a chance to actually review, so I'll be pumping some of those reviews out within the new year. I think I have at least 6 Hot Toys that I haven't even opened yet, let alone review, so I'll be doing those in January. And my goal for the new year will be to do at least one review each week. Also, stay tuned to my best of 2018. I have some figures that are currently in the mail and have not arrived yet. And before completing that list, I want to give these action figures a chance. And last but certainly not least, I want to thank everyone who has either subscribed to the channel or has watched some of my videos. I truly appreciate it. I look forward to more videos for the new year. And if there are figures that you would like for me to review, please just throw them in the comment section. So thank you for tuning in to Mr. Cliff's Toy Shop. I hope that you had a great 2018. I hope that you have a better 2019. And I'm very optimistic to what the world of action figures has in store for us.